It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Hey, how y'all doing this morning? Man, I love this stuff. Southern Craft Creamery, Main Street Market. This is called Sweet Cream. I told my wife I'd let her know when I got some more. I'd share it with her. I'll give her some, but I'm gonna eat some first. That's from the we'll drop it over there. It's going to very dry. So that's why. That's exactly why. That's Sweet Cream. Man, that stuff's good. Folks, y'all got, if you ain't had none of this, you got to get, this is Sweet Cream. They got about 8 or 10 different flavors. And they got the vanilla, satsuma vanilla, and this is Sweet Cream. I had the red dry plum something last time. Oh, last time I was on the show. I've eaten a lot since then. Oh, man. Made right in Marianna, Florida. By the Southern Craft Creamery. We're going to do a show over there, a segment. I've been trying to get a hold of them folks over there, but we're going to get them because I'm going to do a show on there, I guarantee you. They don't sit here too long. How y'all doing this morning? Glad to have y'all with us on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones. We're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB. And we certainly do appreciate you watching this program. A good business for our sponsors, Main Street Market, Water Dam, Atlas, and all them people, Prosper Salvage, and Kubota, Sowell. I know, like I said, I left some of them at Joe's Motor Service, all of them. I'll tell you what, they registered meats. I would have to have my list out here. But anyway, they bring this show to you. That's what brings this show to you. I want to say good morning to Daryl and Tarina White. Ran into them with Tarina's mother, Bernice Gray, at Main Street Market the other day. And Tarina said, can I get a picture with you so I can put it on my Facebook? I said, absolutely. I said, come in, Miss Bernice. She said, oh, no. She didn't want to get on. She said, she kept doing like that. And I looked at Tarina. I said, what's the matter? She said, she won't do it without some, she needs to put some makeup on. But anyway, good morning to Daryl, Tarina White, and Bernice Gray. Old Daryl was sitting in the car there, but avid viewers of this show, and I certainly do appreciate that, y'all. Y'all see old Daryl and Tarina and Miss Bernice Gray. Y'all tell them we was talking about them on this show. Let's see what else. Ooh, I dropped some ice cream there. You know, I better eat this before it melts. Y'all excuse me. Man. Folks, I've eaten a lot of ice cream and ice milk and stuff like that, but I tell you what, I ain't never had anything It even resembles ice cream. Tastes that good. I better save my wife some. Oh, I'm gonna tell you about your well, water dam. Folks, when's the last time you had a routine inspection? You know, if you hadn't had your well and tank and all that and you pumped, inspected in a while, since you moved in or whatever, call Water Dan, and it ain't much, but I guarantee you it'll save you some money if you know, in the long run, because he can spot something that can go wrong. But just have it serviced. Call Water Dan, 535-9308. Get your well and everything. Get it all serviced. Just regular maintenance. Save you a lot of money. Surplus and salvage sales. I was up there the other day. Boy, they said they are walking off with that Galvalume and the colors, the metal roofing. He said we got people coming from everywhere. Had a gentleman come from Panama City the other day, and he emailed me and told me, or sent me on my Facebook and said that he was went up there and he said he ain't never met with so many nicest folks, some of the most nicest folks he's ever met with or dealt with, and we certainly do appreciate that. But they got I was talking about them pole barn kits they got up there. They got several different sizes, from 24 by 24 to 32 by 60, and anything you want custom, they can do that for you. But the 24 by 36, I was asking Coleman and Dennis and Scott about, you know, because I'm gonna be needing to get one. I said, what's your most popular one? I mean, what's, you know, that people buy? He said that 24 by 36. He said it's $19.99. I said, what? He said, yep, $19.99. And folks, I'm gonna get me one. 24 by, that's big. That holds a lot of stuff, folks. That'll cover a lot of stuff. But anyway, that's the Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Give them a call, 850-638-7353. They can tell you all you need to know about anything. They got all your hardware and all that stuff up there too, your plumbing and roofing stuff and just all kind of stuff. But y'all do business with them. Bunch of nice folks up there. Oh, Coleman and his sons, I tell you what, they do fine business up there. I want to tell you about the Mason auction, April 26th. It's the Spring Farm and Construction Auction. That's at 8 a.m. on April 26th at 231 North Campbellton Highway, 231 North in Campbellton. That's just north of Campbellton, Florida. That number is 850-263-0473. Give them a call, and they can tell you whatever you need to know about that. If you're going to take stuff up there to sale, you need to go ahead and call them now, okay? Because you can't take it the day of the sale. You need to go ahead and take it now. They need to have all that stuff lined up so people can look at it before they bid on it. So, but if you just want to buy it, go up there and get your number. If you ain't got a number already, you do that. No, I usually see old Dwayne Phillips from Atlas Portable Buildings up there every year. Speaking of portable buildings, and I was thinking about that, about the pole barn. You know, if you get your pole barn, you might want to go ahead and get a part of it closed in, or the end of it closed in or something, and get you another little overhang garage like on the end of that, if you want to keep your boat and stuff under. You have it all there together. If you just want a storage room, you have it built right into that. They do that all the time in those pole barns. Call Dwayne Phillips at Atlas Portable Buildings, and if you're gonna get one of them pole barns, and tell him, you know, and you want one of them buildings built on it, and he'll give you a good price. I guarantee you one. They're good for boat storage and all that stuff. It's all these pole barns and tractors and things like that. But I got so much junk, I gotta get me one now. So I want to remind you also down about the Sowell open house they're having, big open house down there. Y'all get by there and check in on all the stuff they got down there. They'd be glad to see you, and I think they got refreshments and all that stuff. But that's on Highway 77 there in Lynn Haven, Florida. It's Sowell Tractor and fine Kubotas. Let's see what else we got here. We did that, said hello to them. I think we did the Water Dan. I think I told you about Water Dan, about getting your pump and everything serviced. You know, save yourself some money, folks. Just get a routine inspection on that thing. Paul Davison, we was talking about him. Want to thank Paul, Alto Carroll does. Paul, Alto does these fish fries all the time, and he had one recently at the Council on Aging, and he invited Paul up there, and Paul was going to come, and he just forgot it like I do sometimes. My wife, she was supposed to go. She was painting on that cottage I built. She told me, she said, I just thought about it the other day. I was painting that thing. I was supposed to be up there at that fish fry with Alto. But anyway, Paul Davison, he donated all the shredded cabbage and stuff for them to have some coleslaw, just out of the goodness of his heart. That's the way Paul is, he does stuff. Paul likes to help people in the community, and nobody asked for it. He just offered to donate it, and because when Alto invited him to the fish fry, so. But yeah, it's Paul. I appreciate it, and I know Alto does. But anyway, good deal there. Tell you what, I can't hardly see my thing's dark here. I believe we did that. Let's see. Okay, all of that. I think that's about all I got on here. I may have missed something, but I don't know. But and the people that wanted a copy of the Hays Bluegrass, that's on the way. So if you ain't got it already, but anyway, we appreciate that. So we did that. Talked about Southern Craft Creamery. Speaking of Southern Craft Creamery, I'm telling you, and this Paul said, I'll tell y'all what Paul said. He said, he told me one day, he said, I got a complaint. I said, uh-oh, what in the world's going on? He said, well, it may not be a complaint. He said, I'm selling out this stuff as soon as I get it. He said, people come in here and they're getting them some, and they're coming back and they're getting 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and he said, I can't keep it. And he said, I'm having to order more and more every time. He said, people and they tell him this is the best stuff they have ever put in their mouth when it comes to ice cream. Sweet cream is what I got here. It's made by the Southern Craft Creamery. I ain't gonna buy ice cream anywhere else, never, as long as Paul Davison's got it.
Let's talk about something that's going to help you out financially, economically, and personally. Let's talk about Doug's Motorized Bicycles. Doug Holmes is well known throughout the Tri-States area for helping people just like yourself with all of these things. Doug has been in the business of getting people around from place to place for a long time. Doug's motorized and electric bicycles are affordably priced and economically less expensive to operate than most other forms of transportation. It's easy to lose your license these days for just about anything, and for many people, this can be devastating, especially if you have to get to work to feed your family and pay the bills. Doug's gasoline 2- and 4-stroke bicycles can get you up to 150 miles per gallon. That's right, folks, 150 miles to the gallon. Doug's electric bicycles get you a lot further on the charge than most other electric bicycles. Doug's bicycles come complete with high-quality bicycles starting at $395. You can even lay away if you need, or if you have your own bicycle, you can just get the kit installed or install it yourself. Doug also services both gas and electric motors. Folks, this is not a fly-by-night operation. Doug Holmes is a qualified and licensed dealer of motorized bicycles. Doug has most parts in stock for both gas and electric. Don't pay shipping charges. Come pick up your parts locally and usually for less. The weather is right and it's time right now, and this is a good way for you and your family to get out and enjoy a ride together. And remember, if you've been putting off getting a job because you don't have transportation, well, Doug solved your problem. Call Doug now. He's waiting on your call. Mention Ron Jones for a down-home discount. Call Doug now. Uh-oh, my well pump quit working. What? You mean I gotta wait a week for parts? I can't go a week without water? Folks, how many times have you heard that? Don't put yourself through misery when your well pump stops working. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan can get you up and going the day you call him. Unlike most well pump repairmen, Water Dan stocks and carries on his pump truck the parts you need to repair your pump. It may just be a simple adjustment. It doesn't matter whether it's a home, school, farm irrigation pump, business, livestock, pool. Water Dan can give you an honest opinion and do you an honest job. I use Water Dan anytime I have a problem because I know I can trust Water Dan, and I will have water today. Put this number on your fridge and call the man, Water Dan, 850-535-9308, 535-9308. Call the man, Water Dan. Water Dan is the customer's man. You want quality, craftsmanship, the best portable building you can get? You need to come to Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages. It's all built right here on site in Panama City, folks. Y'all come do business with them. State inspected and approved. Stop paying for somebody else's building. At Atlas, you can rent to own. Choose from a big selection or have it built to your needs. Top grade 2x4 studs, pressure treated floor joists. Need a strong, well-built garage? We can build them too. At last, Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages you can trust. It's the best product you're going to find when it comes to portable buildings and garages. Come come see Dwayne Phillips, Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages on Highway 231 across from Gulf Asphalt. My name is Ron Jones. I've been doing this show for a long time, and there's one thing for certain. You never know what you're going to see on this show. If you have cable TV or Dish Network, chances are you've seen this show on the History Channel. It's called Pawn Stars. It's located right here on Las Vegas Boulevard in downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're here for your enjoyment. Let's go do some paperwork.
A lot of girls had them big and small. pretty baby. You're my pretty woman.
$40 bill, $40 bill, $35 bill, $40, $40, $40 bill, $35 and a $40 and a $5. $40 bill, $5, $5 and a $5. $42 and $40. Give you the number. 38.25. And him a little $100 bill, $10. $100 bill, $10. $60, $50 bill, $60, $25 bill. 25 and 35, 45, 55, 55, 55, $55 bill, $55. Hey, 45, give me 55, 65, 65, $55 bill, 65, 55, 65, $55 your way. Yes, $25 bill. Here, 25, 25, and 30. That is the 30.
Seminole Feed from Main Street Market. When people care about their pets and animals, they want the best. That's why they feed them Seminole Feed, the world's best equine food. High fat, calorie rich, feed for breeding, performance, endurance, and show horses. Premium performance dog food, 26% crude protein. Don't settle for any less. Check out the complete line of Seminole Feed at Main Street Market. Seminole Feed, the best you can get.
Hey, you need it? We've got Main Street Market. We're located on the corner of Highway 90 and 77 in Chipley, Florida.
Visit the all-new seed room at the Main Street Market in Chipley, Florida, Highway 90 and 77. The best quality seeds you're going to find in this area. Hydroport Steering. Is this amazing or what? Joe Riley and the gang at Rhino Boat announced the magical wonders of hydraulic steering. If you're like me and bothered by that old darn arthritis, Hydroport Steering is the answer. Quick and easy maneuverability, one-finger steering, ease of access to launching and loading. Hydroport Steering is the answer we've all been waiting for. Only at Joe's Motor Service. Call them today and tell them you want to see this baby Ron's been talking about. Leave it to the gang at Rhino Boat. I love my Hydroport Steering. I've been looking for that place where they do everything with them cars and they show pictures in the back of the building. They said, let's go out there and see it. I ain't found it yet. This could be it. It's the back door. It's got a picture on the wall that says doors painted. Let's go down this way. I think I found it. It's right over there. They're doing some welding. See there? They're doing it right over there. It's a little place you drive in there. That's it. Look here, it's even got an old car in there. That's it. If you need metal roofing cut to fit but don't have time to wait 4 or 5 days a week, then you need to come to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. It's as simple as bringing your truck or trailer. Just tell them how much you want, how long. Metal roofing is made on the spot, on site. They can even make ridge cap, drip edge, flashing. Whatever you need, they'll make it. Get the lowest price. Galvalume $1.30 a foot. 8 colors available at a low $1.79 a foot. Folks, you won't find this low price anywhere else on metal roofing. They got it at Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Highway 90 West. Call them at 850-638-7353. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Folks, there ain't no better way to wake up to breakfast in the morning than there is to Register's Meat Products. They got your regular smoked sausage, and they got your hot smoked sausage. I like that one. And they got your center cut cured bacon. Man, that's my favorite. I love this stuff. And they got your smoked pork chops. Folks, you can get your Register's Meat at over 140 grocery outlets throughout the area. If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. It's Register's. Tell them you want it, you demand it. And if you're in Cottondale, Florida, check out their store over there and get that Pick 5 for $19.99. Just like old Andy always said, it's good.
Sweet old
old Bob and the grand.
A lot has changed over the past 40 years here at Soul Tractor, but two things haven't and never will: Kubota quality and Soul Tractor's commitment to our customers. Help us celebrate our 40th anniversary April 22nd through the 26th during our annual Kubota Customer Appreciation Sales Event and Open House. While here, register to win a commercial backpack blower and string trimmer to be given away Saturday morning. Get the lowest prices of the year on all Kubota tractors, mowers, and RTVs. That's April 22nd through 26th at Soul Tractor.
Well, no, roses. I like my mom and dad, and I have a few roses in my yard. My mom and dad have some very huge, growing every year, double knockout roses. Is it the wrong time of the year to be pruning those, and how far back should we prune those?
Roses are actually a little bit of a, they're kind of in a category all their own. Roses, the proper time, roses generally you're going to prune twice a year. The first of the year when you're going to prune roses, they generally will have a heavy pruning done at the beginning of, or typically around Valentine's Day. What most people do is they'll cut those back to a couple of canes, get them back, clean them up. That's when you do your major rose pruning. And then the second rose pruning that you do is at the end of August, beginning of September. You'll do kind of a secondary pruning. It won't be as severe as the pruning that you do around Valentine's Day. It'll be a pruning that you do more or less
just to clean them up.
Clean them up and get them back and cut them back and just, you know, get them cleaned up and let them go through the fall. And then you'll do that pruning in around Valentine's Day again. So that's when you prune roses. So roses are kind of like in their own little category.
Right.
They don't really fall into.
And guys, if y'all listen to what he said, he's talking about pruning them around Valentine's Day. So if you can find some that's possibly blooming in that time of the year, save yourself a little money, make your sweetheart happy, and do your good job with roses.